Hi there, I'm Seamus Moriarty. I'm the pastry chef at Rex 1516 in Philadelphia, and today I'm going to show you how to make a strawberry rhubarb pie. It's rather quite simple. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort, nor does it take a lot of ingredients. You're going to start out with a traditional French pâte sucrée. It's a tart dough used in sweeter pastries. You're going to roll it out between two pieces of parchment paper, about 1/4 inch thick. It needs to be at room temperature, otherwise it's going to be very temperamental and crumbly. Once it's about 1/4 inch thick, you're going to want to grease up your individual pie pan. With any luck, you'll be able to get it in here within one try. If you don't beat yourself up. I usually do this for about an hour and a half every day. Trim off the edges. And there you go. Once your dough has been pressed into the pan, you're going to want to bake it off for about 10 to 15 minutes at 375 degrees. The idea here is if you have the filling in the pie dough is going to be a little bit undercooked as you're baking it. So you want to bake the pie dough on its own before you fill it up with anything liquidy. The filling for this is a rather simple strawberry rhubarb compote. It's 2 parts rhubarb to 1 part strawberry. You really want a lot of rhubarb in there, otherwise it's just going to have like a mushy strawberry-like texture. The tricky part about baking with strawberries is that they cook very, very fast. The rhubarb gives a little more toothiness to the recipe. For that, you're going to start out with 2 parts rhubarb, and equal parts light brown sugar and honey. You're going to braise this in the oven at 375 or on a saucepan, depending on how much filling you want to make. Once your rhubarb is cooked down a little bit, it's going to feel quite soft. That's when you're going to add the strawberries. You want to continue to cook it for just a brief while, a few minutes, until the strawberries no longer have their, until they lose a little bit of their texture. When the filling's all done, it's going to look a lot like this. You'll want to split 1 vanilla bean and just add it directly to, and there you have your filling. When your pâte sucrée has come to a light golden brown around the edges, this is the perfect time to take it out of the oven and fill it with your pie filling. You want to get it as full as possible. I mean, it's a pie, it's not a tart. You want something hearty, you want something comforting. And if it seems a little loose or a little liquidy, that's totally fine. You're going to be putting it back in the oven for about 15 minutes, and the liquid will reduce down. And if you want to cheat, make a slurry out of the excess liquid and cornstarch. No one's going to look twice at you. And to finish it off, we're going to do a little bit of lattice work. I think lattice work reminds everybody of their grandmother, so it's just a fun little added touch to give real Southern comfort to just something traditional. And 15 to 20 minutes later, once the lattice work is browned up, you should have something that looks like this. The best part about an individual pie is that you don't have to share. Once the pie is cooled down, you'll have some delicious pie, and it'll be all done within an hour. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Seamus from Rex 1516. Hope to hear from you soon.